Hi guys, welcome to my beginner's guide series where I'll be teaching you how to play any video game you want. Today, we'll be covering Valorant. Now, I know why you're here. You're struggling to win your games and don't really know what to do. Well, don't worry, you came to the right place because this is a beginner's guide, as in me, a beginner giving you my guide on how to win your Valorant games. I'm Iron. Well, technically I was Iron. The highest I ever ranked was Diamond. But because that was so long ago and considering inflation and the stupid tariffs, I guess, I'm essentially Iron. Anyway, let's not delay any further and hop right into the game. Alright, because this is more or less a beginner's guide, we have to start with the basics. Main objective of the game. You're either a terrorist or not. If you are, your objective is to plant the bomb on any site you want and have it explode at the end of each round. If you're not, then your job is to defuse the bomb and prevent it from exploding. Purchasable items in the game. Guns. I mean, it's a shooter game. What do you expect? Look at all these guns you can buy. Matter of fact, look at all these skins you can buy. Imagine spending like $800 on skins only to leave the game. Couldn't be me. Abilities. It's too complicated. Look up another guide or something. I don't know. Heavy and light armor. Think of these like extra health. The heavier the better. And finally, we have regen shield. I have no idea what this is. Last time I played, this didn't even exist, so that's why in this guide, you will never see me buy this thing, because I don't know what it is, and I'm afraid of change. Now that you have a firm grasp of what the game is all about, it's time for me to show you guys how to play the game, going over each of the main agent rules with tips on how to play them, so that you too can win all your Valorant games. Guaranteed. Starting off with Initiators. As the name suggests, Initiators initiate the play. This means they're the ones leading the charge and going into the bomb sites first, which I guess brings me to the first tip I have for you guys. Don't be afraid to enter the bomb site. Like I said before, initiators need to be the first ones to initiate the play. You can't just sit back expecting your teammates to do all the work when you're the one that has the abilities to do so. Here, check this out. Alright, I'm gonna flash the corner. Boom. Kill this guy. Easy. Shoot the thing. Yep. Walk onto the site. Don't even check it. Don't even check the site. Keep pushing. I'm gonna keep pushing. Easy. Keep going. Keep going. Someone here? Bah! Tip number 2. There's no such thing as being too careful. How many times have you guys died to unchecked corners and angles? Exactly. Like Grandma used to always say, you can always buy back your abilities, but you can never buy back a round. That's why you should always clear those unchecked corners and angles to the best of your ability. Tip number 3. Do everything in your power to win the round. Initiators have a ton of useful abilities, so if it means you have to go ham to secure a round, then go ham! Up next are Sentinels. Your job as a Sentinel is to roam. Go around the map and use your utility to gather information. That's why tip number 1 is to never be with your team. Alright, check this out. No teammates with me? Boom, that's a kill. Alright, let's sneak in and gather more information.
Sure.
You know what? I think it's best if you stay with your team. Tip number 2. Be selfish with your abilities. What's the point of having all these cool abilities if you can't use it for your own benefit? Fuck! Where is it? Where is it? Oh, come on! You know what? You know what? Alright. You want to play that game? We'll play that game. I'm going to fake being on the wall. Watch this. Yeah! I wasn't on the wall. I wasn't on the wall, you stupid bitch. Tip number 3. Honestly, just do whatever you want. Shit, you're the Sentinel on the team. Ain't no one gonna fucking tell you anything. Just get out there and do whatever your heart desires. Next up, we have Duelists. Now, Duelists, they love to fight. Just not be the first ones to do it. They typically like to wait around before entering the site. Why? Because it's actually their job to bait out their teammates. This brings me to my tip number 1. Always be the last one to go in. Look, you don't have those fancy abilities like those Initiators and Sentinels do, so you're gonna have to work with what you have, and make up for it with raw aim. If you go in first, you'll most likely die first. Then who's gonna clean up the fight? Not your roaming Sentinel, that's for damn sure. Plus, going in first is the initiator's role. So if someone ever gets mad at you for not going in first because you're the duelist, just show them this video. While you're at it, tell them to like and subscribe too. Tip number 2. Always be the first to lock in. Tip number 3. Always be toxic. You're playing Valorant after all, so you have to embrace the toxicity that comes with it. That's why I like to hit them with the good luck have fun first thing in the game, just to taunt them. And at the end, just say something so bad that it'll ruin their day. Guys, I honestly really tried to talk shit, but I just couldn't. Like, I don't even know these people. Why am I so anxious? I really don't have it in me to be toxic. And finally, we have controllers. This is the hardest role to play for any player. Why? Because you are literally required by Riot Games to actually use a controller when playing controllers. That's why my first tip is, don't be too hard on yourself if you die a lot. That's just how it goes when you have to use a controller. Tip number 2, bait for your teammates. Let's be honest here, most of the controller abilities are pretty useless. I mean smokes? That's it? Shit. You might as well act like a shield and go in with the initiators first so the duelists can live and clean up the job. I mean, hey, sometimes you might even catch the other team off guard and get a few kills off of it. Tip number 3. Be creative with your abilities, especially with your smokes. Pros and other guide makers love telling controller players to place their smokes at choke points, or to cut the enemy's line of sight. But that just isn't the right way of playing it. Let me show you a few examples of how to truly master the art of smoking. Alright, I'm gonna place a smoke here and walk into it. Watch this, watch this. Boom, bitch! Alright, I'm gonna do the smoke again. They're gonna think I'm in the smoke. Oh my god, they think I'm in the smoke. Look at them shooting. Idiots. And there you have it. The best and only Valorant guide you'll ever need to win your games and climb the ladder. Hey, if you don't believe me, just listen to the greatest Valorant player ever and hear what he has to say.
Hello everyone, I'm Tens, and
This is the best Valorant guide to ever exist. See? Anyway, now it's time for you guys to take what you've learned here today into your games, specifically your ranked games. And to show you guys my tips work, pause. Pause. I'll play some right now.
I have the spike. 30 seconds left. I'm bored. Let's go.
Silver? Well, at least I'm not iron.